Hey y'all, I'm asialabrittany and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to give you guys 9 do nots to do with your natural hair. I have been natural for about 3 years, maybe almost 3 years, and these are just some tips that I learned during transitioning. Now, I did not do the big chop. I just cut a good portion of my hair, and then it'd be straight at the end, so I cut all the straight ends off, and yeah, so I did that, and these are just some things that I learned. Now, I know everybody's hair is different, so these may not work for you, but they work for me and a good bit of people I know, and I learned these from other people, so I'm just gonna share them with you guys. So if you guys have any other, do nots, you can send them to me, or you can comment them below for other people to see. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, the first tip that I have is do not wash your hair all the time. You do not want to wash your hair all the time because you're not giving your hair enough time to suck up all the nutrients that the conditioner is supposed to give you. You want your hair to, suck up all the nutrients and everything. And so if you're washing your hair every 2 days, you're not giving your hair enough time to suck all that in and, helping your hair, grow and become healthy, because you're constantly washing out, the conditioner and everything that it has in it. So, and some of y'all who don't condition, I know some people's hair don't really do well with conditioners. So the same way with shampoo, if you're shampooing your hair too much, you're not giving your hair enough time to get healthy and grow. So do not wash your hair all the time. Don't do it. Maybe do it every week at least, but I wouldn't go under that, because it takes your hair a while to get used to the conditioner and stuff. So yeah, don't do that. So the next one that I have is do not over oil your hair. Now, I say this because you can wash your hair, right? And then you put oil in after that. Then you turn around the next day and put oil on again. Then the next day you put oil on again. You're building up oil on your hair, and then your hair gets confused, saying, okay, maybe I'm not doing it fast enough. Maybe your hair has a mind, okay? You don't want to keep oil in your hair, and then if you apply it onto dirty hair, over the week, you just keep putting it in, then if you do it onto dirty hair, you're causing product buildup. So what that is that you keep on applying, oil into your hair, and then your hair gets confused. So your hair is not gonna grow. It's not going to suck up all the stuff, because you're just piling on. Your hair can't work that fast. Okay, so try to give your hair a break when putting oil on it. Now, if your hair does feel dry, I'm sure they have some dry hair oil you can put in your hair. So that's supposed to stop product buildup, but I wouldn't pour oil into your hair every week just because you think it's gonna help. It's really not. You're causing more damage than before. So try not to put a lot of oil in your hair. I know I did. That's one of my biggest problems I was doing, is I was oiling my hair every time I would do my hair, and then you cause your hair to be stiff. So you don't want no stiff hair. Okay, we don't want no stiff hair. So do not put a lot of oil in your hair. Let it be free. Your hair will be fine without the oil. Just get some oil after you wash it. Give it a day. Let it do what it do. If you want to, put some more in there. All right. So the next do not I have is do not put hands in your hair. Your hands have a lot of bacteria on them, okay? No matter how much you wash your hands, you're always touching something. And then again, just like how you don't want your hands on your face, you do not want your hands in your hair, okay? Because your hair is just as sensitive as your face. So try not to put your hands in your hair. Don't play with it. We know all of us like to rub through our hair, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to do that. You want to keep your hands out your hair, because like I said, it's like your face, okay? Your face breaks out, your hair will have breakage, and then you're going to be wondering why all your hair keeps coming out, because you're constantly, rubbing your hands through it. So let's try not to do that, all right? So the fourth one I have is do not lay on cloth or anything like that. if you're gonna lay down, like if you want to lay down, wrap your hair up, but make sure it's like with silk, like something silky, because cloth easily breaks out here, and you know, we don't want no breakage. And I'm still learning that. Like I would lay down sometimes, like after school or something, I'll just come home and just lay down in the bed and won't even wrap up my hair. So that's something, you know, we all have to work on, is just to wrap up our hair. You know, try to use a silk, like if your bed isn't silk, try to use like a silk headscarf or a silk bonnet, and try to wrap up your hair with silk, because you know, cloth, it breaks out your hair because it's sucking up like all the oil and stuff out of your hair, and you don't want that. So we want to sleep with silk, because silk, or like even, you don't even gotta be silk, it can be like a soft cloth, but then, you know, we want something that's not going to suck up oil out of our hair. So silk and a soft cloth will work for that. And then here's another one. This kind of ties in with the last one. Don't towel dry your hair. Now, I know we all been there getting a towel to dry your hair off. You do not want to do that. So unless if it's like a soft cloth, we don't want to put a towel to our head, because you're putting a towel to your head and you're just drying up everything. You know, we want our hair to be as healthy as possible. So you don't want to put no towel to your head unless it's soft, okay? And you don't want to like rub it through your hair. You know, some of us will get our towel and just dry off our hair so it can be dried quick. You don't want to do that, because like I said, you're messing up your hair for one thing, and then that is how breakage starts happening and tangling starts happening when you do that. You don't want to do that. You just want to if you have a soft cloth, you know, you can lay it around and wrap your hair around. Don't take your towel and dry off your hair. You don't want to do that. So either let your hair air dry or get a soft towel and wrap it around. So another one I have is, don't leave your hair just hanging out, okay? You want to make sure, like, after you wash it, it's up in a protective style, because if you just throw your hair up in a bun, or you just throw it up like in a ponytail or something, you're actually breaking off your hair. You know, when you put it up in a rubber band, you know, you don't want to do that. You want to put it up in a protective style, like braids, not like into like these, but like, well, this ain't braids, it's crochet, but like braids. And you want to like scalp braids, you know, something quick, something that's protective. Twist, you know, twist out, braid out, you know, you want to do something like that. Don't just throw your hair up into a bun or something like that. No, I'm good at doing that. I did that a lot, and that's why my hair was breaking out like crazy. I used to just always just throw my hair up in a bun, but I learned my lesson not to do that. I would go to sleep, just throw my hair in a bun, put a scarf on, and call it a day. I wouldn't even do nothing to my hair, but you want to make sure you do, so your hair, you know, can, you know, you want to make your hair feel good, right? So the next one that I have is, do not apply frequent heat to your head, okay? This includes blow drying, straightening, and the sun, okay? So say if you're going outside for a walk, you want to put like a hat on to protect your scalp from heat damage. Now, I know a lot of us is not prone to heat damage, but I am, and I know a lot of people is too, so we got to try to avoid the sun as much as possible. Like, I see a lot of people like to, like, when you get a sew-in, we have leave out, right? But don't forget, if you're going in the sun, you gotta wrap that up. So I do that all the time. I'll get a sew-in, I'll have leave out, and I won't even worry about it. Like, I'm going out in the sun, okay, whatever. I won't put no hat on or nothing. And, you know, your hair breaks out from that. Your hair can actually get dried out from that too. So we gotta try to wrap up our hair when we're going out in the sun. And blow drying, you know, you really want to try to avoid that as much as possible, unless you're getting a hairstyle and a straightener. So I mean, if you are, try to get like a heat protectant to, you know, protect your hair. Now, I know some people say those do not work. You know, to me they work because I use them, but, you know, some people say it just doesn't do anything to their hair, and if anything, it dries out their hair. So, you know, that's just with your hair type, so just see what works for you, but let's protect our hair from the heat. So the last one that I have, I didn't know I was on the last one. I don't know if I said I had 9 or 8, but this is the last one. Do not tug on your hair. So what I mean by that is, watch how you are brushing and combing your hair. You want to start from like the ends and work your way up. Don't start from up here and just go like that. That will cause so much damage to your hair and you don't even know it. Like, you saying your hair falling out from stress, no, it is falling out because you're not combing it right. Okay, I see a lot of people, they'll be sitting and they'll just comb, just going to town, just combing their hair. You want to start from the ends and work your way up, just so you're detangling it, and you know you're detangling it the right way. Because like I said, if you just combing it like that, you're gonna notice a lot of hair on your comb and your brush, and you'll be like, man, my hair is breaking out because am I stressed? Like, what's going on? What's going on? So, you know, comb the right way, and yeah, you will see some good results after that. So that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys have any other do nots, you know, feel free to put them in the comments, or you can send them to me. And because trust me, I've been needing some too. Like, I'm still trying to learn how to do all these on this list, you know, but it's gonna take time, you know, we all gotta learn. But yeah, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.